Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Elijah King YouTube thing. It's been a while. I wasn't gonna make another video. Figured none of you really cared, none of you really supported me, so why should I give anything to you? But certain events happened at the Revolution Rumble pay-per-view. If you didn't watch it already, go ahead and watch that. And so, we're going to have a little bit of a catch-up day. Yes. I lost the BRW World Heavyweight Championship of the world. And yes, on the following episode of BRW, I tapped out. And yes, at the Royal Rumble, the Revolution Rumble, really, I didn't get it done. First off, I'm aware that there are some people who hate on me. But you see, even the best people in the whole world get hated on. Einstein had his haters. You know, Napoleon had his haters. So at the end of the day, really doesn't matter. And then that's what I thought for a time after I lost the World Heavyweight Championship of the world. But then I realized at the Rumble, that you guys were my support system. You guys kept me going day in and day out so that I could be Elijah King for you. So I could give you somebody to cheer for and a company that was constantly kicking and beating down the people that really wanted it. And it happened. You all cheered, you all loved me, and I loved all of you. But the thing about love is that there will always be heartbreak, and when there is heartbreak, there is new love. There's new love. And the fact of the matter is I realized that you guys are confusing. You guys do one thing and then do another. You say one thing and you do another. Just like at the Revolution Rumble, do you know who had on their mind, I want Elijah King to win it? Do you know how many had that on their mind? 0. Zip. Nada. None of you wanted me to win. None of you wanted me to succeed. Why? I'll tell you all right now, you guys are bandwagons. just hopping on the next trend. You all are like moths to a flame. You never cared about me. You only cared about what I had. And as soon as I could not overcome the stacked, very stacked, multiple stories, high stacked odds against me, you all didn't want to be there anymore. It was less about Elijah King, and it was more about, let me talk about Ajax, let me talk about Bizob, hell, let me even talk about the Bulldozer. And it was that thought that kept me going and told myself that I would never, ever depend on any one of you again. And then I got into a car crash. One early Friday morning. Heading up exactly just a few days before the Revolution Rumble. And I knew in the back of my mind that I could not let that stop me as I laid in the car, destroyed, hurt. Could have possibly had a second concussion, but the fact of the matter is I rose up from that car. I got up, and you know what I did? I said, to hell with it. I'm still gonna compete because that's who I am. And that's what I promote. Is no matter what happens, no matter who's against you, you always have your king. And to the very, very few of you that still decided to hold out some hope for me, the only thing I can say is thank you. But be careful. Because there is a revolution going on around these parts. And the only thing that I need to know is who is with the king and who is against the king. And I think that was very clear during the Revolution Rumble. Because you know what? I came out at number 2 after surviving a car crash. I came out at number 2 and I nearly won. So the only thought that was in my mind as I was laying lifeless on the ground is what really would have happened had Elijah King came in to Revolution Rumble fully 100% healthy. And you know what I would have won? I would have dominated every single one of them because they have never been on my level. And then I got up after dealing with the absolute horrible comments, the death threats sent to me. You all had the audacity to try and cheer. You never liked me. You liked what I had. You all just wanted to cheer so that you could blend in with the others. You are never, ever going to be a part of what I'm building because you are untrustworthy. You do not stick to your word. When you would sit there and tell me, Elijah King, I love you. I think you are amazing. You are the best thing in BRW. Continue what you're doing. when I hear things like Elijah King's new biggest fan, you know, while we're on the topic, let's talk about it. Marcus, you were there commenting on BRW, and you know what? Nobody recognized you. Nobody gave a damn about you. And you want to know what? They left you in the dust. They didn't care about what you had to say until I came around and spoke to you. Until the king stepped down from his palace to give you a home, a place to stay. And you know what? Maybe I was being a little too nice, but I thought that I saw myself in you. Not in any of the good ways, of course, but in the fact that you were being left out of everything and nobody wanted anything to do with you. They all were against you. And so, you know, I thought maybe I'll be nice for once. And then you prove to me why I act the way I act. What I do in the ring is because of people like you. Because I know deep down that none of you all really care. You only want what I can give you. And the fact of the matter is, you just wanted somebody to notice you. And as soon as I noticed you, and as soon as I tried to make you an ally of me, they come after you, and then they brainwash you with these thoughts. Just like all the others, and just as soon as you are back on your feet, and I lose the BRW World Heavyweight Championship of the world, you turn on me just like all the others, just like everybody else has. And you know, that's why I am not some superstar. I am not a talent. I am not a wrestler. I am your king. And I have always been. But that is the funniest part of this whole thing, because guess what? You all were so happy to see me lose at the Revolution Rumble, but guess what? I'm gonna be 100% for the Money in the Bank ladder match. And let me tell you something. I cannot wait to wipe the smirk off all of your faces when you hear and new Money in the Bank winner and a 2-time Elijah King. And then, when the dust settles, you will once hear the phrase "and new," but no, it won't be for the Money in the Bank. No, it'll be "and new BRW World Heavyweight Champion of the World, your king, Elijah King." I'll see you at the Money in the Bank ladder match.